Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and the Eerie Worlds. Okay, we're carrying on with our new wars and we're going to deck test Latin American. I did like the look of this when it first came out. I struggled for a while to put together a good deck using only Latin American cards. There's not much choice actually because there is not a lot of them. But we put together a cool deck and we have tried it in this week's league. And surprisingly, in the Battle of the Bots war that's going on with those horrible new super strong bots, this deck actually won a couple of games. Didn't win many, but it did win a few games. But it's not a bad deck. So the world card, let's have a look at that one from Latin America, or Latin American I should say, is Tolo Pampa. What does it do? On the start, your opponent's cards in hand with 6 or more base mana lose minus 15 at this turn. Pretty useful this week because everybody is playing big hitting decks because of the mana rules. So quite good. And on the game start, for every non-signature card in your opponent's deck, your Latin American cards, wherever they are, gain +1 power, or sorry, attack I should say, permanently. And every single one of our cards is a Latin American card. It is a total mono deck, so that's really useful. So that's the world card. Don't forget that sits outside of the deck. You don't actually use that in the game, you just get the benefit from it every single turn. So the Fabled, I managed to get him to Fabled 1, El Sombreron. Interesting looking guy there. 9 for 99, expensive card to play. On the draw, for every Latin American card you have played this game, gain +5 attack this turn. Could be quite good towards the end of the game, not bad at all. And then we've got some epic cards. So the first epic 1, 7 for 72, Pincoya. On the play, your opponent's cards in hand lose minus 15 attack this turn, and your cards in hand gain +15 at this turn. I do like that. That is a pretty cool card. That would probably go into our top 10 epic cards as well. I think we did that before this haul came out. So there we go. Pincoya. Really cool card. Next one. Another epic card. Just a base epic this time. La Bulafugo. I think that's what you say. The Burning Lady. 7 for 66. On the play, the card opposite this loses -30 this turn. That's nice. And a random Latin American card in your deck gains +30 until played. Not a bad card. It is an epic card, so I did, like I said, want to keep it all Latin American. And let's have a look at the next card. El Curo. Another base epic, 9 for 87. Another powerful one to play on the mana. On the play, a random opponent's card in play lose -35 this turn. That's good. And a random card of yours in play, which is good, gains +35 this turn. Not a bad card as well. That might have made the top 10 in the epic cards. Certainly probably would have got an honourable mention, I would have thought. Okay, moving on to some rare cards. 5 for 51, rare 1, Shiurabana. Shiuanaba. I hate that picture, by the way. On the return, if played in the left slot, your opponent loses -1 mana next turn. If played in the middle slot, your opponent's remaining cards in hand lose -20 next turn. And if played in the right slot, your remaining cards in hand gain +20 next turn. I didn't really know whether to play it left, right or middle, but what I come up with is that if they're holding 3 cards, then you want to attack your opponent's cards. If you're holding 3 cards, then you want to try and buff your 3 cards for the next turn. But pretty useful card. I like that one. Moving on, another rare card. Rare number 1, or rare level 1 I should say, not rare number 1. 6 for 56, La Pisaderia. Be careful how you say that one. On the return, gain 15 for 2 turns. 15 attack, that is. Interesting. Another rare one, level 1. We've gone with Yakumama. Quite a powerful card, this one, actually. I do like it. 7 for 69. On the return, the card opposite this loses -25 until played and loses an additional -10 permanently. I do like that. That is quite a good card. And if we do a top 10 rare, I think that might be in it. Not sure, but it's good. Our top 10, don't forget, are cards that you can put in any deck. Kurpuria, 8 for 78. Another rare level 1 card. On the return, for every card your opponent has played this turn, the remaining cards in hand lose -10 until played. Quite like that one as well. Another interesting picture. And the final card in this Latin American deck test is a common one, and it's La Mulona. Beautiful lady, 4 for 40. Just a common card. Probably won't use it, but there we go. We did want to fill up the deck with Latin American cards. So let's see how it gets on in this week's crazy league. There's loads of mana available this week, and the deck, the bots have been tweaked as well. So the bots are now super powerful. And it is quite a challenging league, which is why I've decided just to try every single different deck I can and see if there's any good ones. There we go. There's a few different decks there for you to look at. Okay, this is the one that we're looking at. So let's make sure we got the right deck. Yep, we have. So let's go and find an opponent. We're still ranked 7. I win, I lose, I win, I lose, I win, I win, I win, I lose, I lose, I lose. That's the story of my league this week. So I've kind of given up. Well, I gave up on Monday actually, trying to get up the league. I am just doing different decks, and I'm still playing bots all the time, which is a bit weird. But never mind. Okay, here we go. Shadow Raven. Let's see how good a bot this one is. So starting at mana 16, and then it's 22 mana per turn, and you can carry over pretty much, I think it's as much mana as you want. I can't remember. So let's have a look. What should we do here? And mana is a little bit tight on the first turn only. What did a weird accent I came out with there? 194. That's not a bad start. Oh, are they playing North American? Okay, so my tactic against the bots with North American, when I'm not playing North American, and it looks like he could be playing North American, is to get as far ahead as possible. So we got a good start, 112, but don't forget every round you win. If he has got that horrible card, the Salem Witches, then every round we win, he's going to buff up his cards by 25. So we need a big lead. So let's just go for it. Let's be as strong as we can and make sure we get these in a good order. I do like that card. That's really good, actually, that Pincoya card. Play it in the middle. 358. Not bad for turn 2. Definitely looks like a North American deck with Fenrir. I really hate that you can't see the levels without having to click on every card like that. It's so annoying. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, at least with some other games you can actually see the level of the card and also the ability sometimes. But on this one it's just not very intuitive. Let's go with that. 305, got 363 in the lead. Let's see if we can extend the lead. Oh, and there she is. The dreaded North American Salem Witch. Okay, tactic. Keep going. Let's get a good lead. We need at least 500 or 600 point lead by that final turn. We're doing okay with 436, but he will start to get stronger and stronger. Mana, we've only got 22, which is a bit surprising. Normally that's starting to go up. They've got 33 mana. Wow. Doing well there, Mr. Bot. Mr. Shadow Raven. So here we go. I'm never sure where to put that one. I'm going to put it in the middle this time. But whatever tickles your fancy, I guess. Quite a good deck. I think on the right mana, this deck could be quite good. I think this week's probably too high mana for it. Like I said, I've won a few games with it, but I've also lost a few games with it. And I have tried pretty much every Hoard this week, and some of them obviously better than others. But I did want to try a Cynic deck. I haven't done one for ages. So let's keep going. 587 in front now. See if we can get that a little bit further before they start catching us up. These cards are okay. It's steady deck. It doesn't get much more powerful, but you do keep doing a little bit of damage to your opponent. That one could be good. 299. Oh, here they go with their big scores. Oh, wow. We lost that one by 1 point, which actually is really good. Losing a round by 1 point is brilliant against a North American deck. That was luck. It wasn't skill. And there is El Sombrano. I think I'm going to put him in the end box to try and come around right on the very final, because he's on the draw, isn't he? Or is he on the play? No, let's put him there. And common. Let's go 4, 2, 5. Oh, and that Salem Witch coming back around again. He's got quite a good rotation there. First box on turn 6. So it's going to probably hit turn 8 again, which is probably a little bit okay for us. 8, 3, 9. We're starting to move ahead again, but I do suspect now he's got that big buff from the Salem Witch. What can we do here? This Pinconia. Nice card. I like that card a lot, actually. Definitely would deserve to be in the top 10 epic cards, I think. Not sure what number it would make, but definitely an honourable mention, and maybe even in the top 10. Oh, that is a great score there by Shadow Raven. 5 at 7, 9. Oh, that's really eaten into our lead. We are still 600 points ahead. We got 2 rounds to go. Can we hold on? I know if we were playing a real person, or if you were playing me, I normally get about 1,200 or 1,100 or 1,000 points on the final turn with North American. So if we can be 1,000 points ahead, which I don't think we're going to be, it would be happy days. 4, 2, 7. That's not a bad score. Oh, there's that witch again. 4, 7, 3, 5, 1, 3. Well, we didn't lose too much there. We lost 100 points. What are we ahead? 5 at 1, 5. This could be fairly close. We should be able to get about 400 points. Maybe not even that, actually, looking at our cards. Let's see what we can do here. Well, that one's got to go, hasn't it? Really? What else? Probably that one. And can we get... Oh, we can only play 2 cards. No, no, no. Oh, no, we can't. We can play 3. There we go. I was worried for a minute. I was looking at that 9 card. I couldn't afford to play it. 3, 5, 1. Oh, what's he going to finish on? 650. Wow, that was a close game. But there we go. Latin American deck test. Congratulations. You just beat a bot with a North American deck in the crazy Battle of the Bots week. Well, anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. Do let me know what you're playing in this week's league. I've had a look at everybody on the leaderboard. Everybody's playing a totally different deck. Really weird, actually, because I play some of the decks that other people are playing and they win and they lose. They win and they lose. I don't know what's going on. Never mind. We'll be back soon, hopefully with another deck review for a new Hoard. Could be coming soon. Take care, have fun, and enjoy the Eerie worlds.